Disney adults. I hate Disney adults. Okay, I don't understand why they want to spend so much money at this super expensive theme park to go hug a sweaty man in this costume who's probably like dying of like heat exhaustion. I don't get it. And they always care about these like hidden Mickey things. Like, do you think when they're like in their like, I don't know, like the doctor's office and like, oh my gosh, there's a hidden Mickey in my cancer tumor? Like, I don't get it. As a Floridian, I know all the Disney things. You know, Disney's nearby. There's always some sort of celebration going on in Disney. Well, right now it's the 70th anniversary celebration of Walt Disney World, I think. I don't know the differences. I'm not a Disney adult, so I couldn't tell you the difference. But yeah, there is like the 70th anniversary celebration. And to do this, they launched these like brand new like keys. These like key thingies. And it's $60 for a piece of plastic. Me personally, I would not pay $60 when I just have keys with me. I mean, hold up. I got my keys right here and it did not cost me no $60. Oh my gosh, look at my keychain. I have Jimmy the jellyfish, the Eiffel Tower, and I have this little rat guy. Look how cool he is. Anyway, those are my keys, which did not even cost me $60, Disney. Anyway, so they launched these brand new keys, and the whole premise of these keys is that you go to different parts of the park to find these like keyholes, and you put the little key in, and it lights up and like blows bubbles or something, and then like you get like a pin if you find them all. Here's my question. What happens if you don't find them all and you're not a pass holder, right? You can't just go back to the park. Then what? Do you have to like demolish it to get the pin inside? Okay, so I actually did get really curious. So after I recorded this, I looked it up, and apparently you can just like put like a little pin in like the back of the handle, and then it opens up for you. But like, it's boring. Like, I want to see you like set it on fire or something. That would be way more like climactic, I guess. And then you don't even know what pin it is. So what if it's like the most ugly, hideous thing you've ever seen? Like, then what? Like, take this for example. I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan. I've played the game since I was a literal child. I'm 19 now. So, you know, I've played like, I grew up on Kingdom Hearts, right? And the whole premise of the game is that you have a key. Disney literally owns this, like, Kingdom Hearts is very much a real thing. The characters come out sometimes in their Kingdom Hearts attire. So it's not like they ignore that it exists. Like, you could be making probably more money, and I think it would be worth the $60 if it was themed after Kingdom Hearts. And you could be doing that with these keys, but they don't. They're just blue plastic keys that light up and play a little ditty. You know? I'm like, wait. Let me get my DIY Keyblade. Hold up. My friends are my power. I love Kingdom Hearts. I think it's an amazing game, but like, and they aren't marketing it to be the same as Kingdom Hearts. But I just think that would be something that they missed marketing wise. Like, but I would not pay $60 for an experience that isn't even like half of that. You're just like, oh look, the door. Let me. That's literally it. And it's not even a door. That's another thing. It's not even a door. It's just the keyhole, and all it does is blow bubbles and make some music, and maybe if you're lucky, do like a cool little like window show, like lights, or I don't even know. But I just don't think it's worth $60. I feel like Disney adults are always just onto something like absolutely insane. Like, I remember seeing this video of this one lady like hugging Mickey, just like, oh my gosh, Mickey. You are a grown woman. You are a grown butt woman. The poor person that must be in that mascot suit is probably like, you guys, what is going on? It's the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Come and I've only been to Disney like a handful of times as a child, so I don't know if I can really speak into this, but like coming from like an unbiased perspective, I'm just terrified of them. They're always like, okay guys, today we're gonna go to this restaurant and try da 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 da. And I'm like, how much time, let alone money, do you have to blow all your savings and spendings on like a fictional mouse and his like duck friend and his like weird walking dog that also has like a pet dog that isn't a talking dog and it acts like a normal dog? I never understood the Goofy and Pluto dynamic, but it does frighten me slightly. Also, Cars frighten me. The movie is so fun. Ciao. I love Cars, don't get me wrong. I just don't understand, like, how does like their anatomy work? Talking car, so you would assume it has to like live and breathe like a person, but it's not. It's a car. I don't understand it. I think the biggest case of like a Disney adult thing that I've seen was when they like update the Haunted Mansion. They changed like the attic, the ghost guy with the hat, and they're like, they actually changed the lighting in this and da da da. It's a ride, y'all. It's a literal ride. And then there's like this like Disney park lore or whatever, like the Society of Adventurers or Explorers. I don't know. There's like lore to the park that I don't understand. And if you don't know it, they're gonna crucify you. Like, they're gonna find you in Main Square and they're gonna crucify you in Main Square for everyone to see if you don't understand that lore. And then also there's like people like bottling water from the rides, like when Splash Mountain closed or whatever, they were like, bottled water from Splash Mountain. Just because it got rethemed and rebranded doesn't mean the water is any different. It's literal water. It's water, y'all. And then there's probably these like poor like character actors and attendants when people are being like super weird. I'm sure it's the same for like princesses and like all those other characters too. And like I feel like at Disney they're forced to be like, huh, okay. Like no. If it was me, I would have been like, girl, bye. There's the door. You can go. Goodbye. Like, I wouldn't be able to stand that. Everything is always just so happy and positive, and these Disney adults think they can get, like, whatever the heck they want, whenever the heck they want. And it's, like, absolutely insane. And here's not to say, like, that Disney is, like, completely awful and bad or anything. Like, I had really fond memories of Disney growing up. I just don't understand why Disney adults exist. And then they always pay, like, the most outrageous amount of money, which I don't think you should be charging anyone the amount of money you do for, like, any of the stuff they have at Disney, but just like expecting people to pay, and the fact that people do pay it, like, it's insane. I will say that there's a piece of paper in my pocket. I will say though, like, as a child, I do remember going on Peter Pan's flight and having like the absolute time of my life. Like, that was so much fun. Don't get me wrong, like the rides are fun, this and that. I just don't understand why you would like surround your entire life and financial stuff around like a theme park. It makes absolutely no sense to me, like, whatsoever. Also, have you seen those videos of the people that are like going up to the castle and they're like, oh my gosh, the Disney castle. Hey now, this is what dream. Like, yo, it is not that deep. I know a couple of Disney adults, and they're not bad, don't get me wrong. There's just like the extremists that you're like, calm down, please, you know? I knew a girl, and she was a Disney adult before she was even an adult, y'all. Her parents were Disney adults. They would go all the time, and she literally was always like, yes, I'm gonna go to Disney today, and I'm gonna go here, and here. And she's just obsessed with it. And we haven't talked in ages, but like even now, like years later, now that she is an adult, she is still a Disney adult. So I'm thinking that Disney adults are like, you must have to be a Disney adult by birth, because what? Anyway, that is my rant about Disney adults. I apologize if you are a Disney adult watching this video, but I do stand by what I said. You do frighten me, and every time I see you, my timbers are the slightest bit shivered.